Hi people, this is Stacy. I'm back. I got my laptop on my lap and I'm going to put my camera and turn it around. I'm going to try to show you what I can around the property so you see what's going on. You get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Let me turn the camera around. I'll escort you around. Okay, this is going out my back door. That there's my pump house. This is the grass I haven't been able to cut because I don't have my lawnmower. My son has it. I get it back. But anyway, this area right here, I don't know if you can tell if this camera shot or not. This goes downhill. It's a little steep little hill right here. This gets growed over. It gets pretty high. Comes around here. This area right here is where the foots come to see me at night. You can see their eyes shine. I have a bug light on it, so they got a little yellow cast to their eyes when I see it. And the yellow bug light. This goes down a good ways down into there. It's a big gully down there. Come on around here. These things are going to be significant, so I want you to see what I'm doing. You'll understand later. Okay, these are overseas containers that I put in here. They were not here when this whole event started with the foots. They got here later, which changed a few things. Over here, this is my shed. Keep my lawnmower in. And right down here at the bottom is where I found my pile of rocks. I have a picture of it. I'll show you that later. Okay. Out through here is more of the wood, more of my gully down there. What I got down through here is I stretched the line while I was giving them food. I stretched this line from right here. I think you can see it. This line goes all the way down. And I used to put food out here. Right now I got a jar of peanut butter down there, and I think you can see it, but I'm not sure. There's a jar of peanut butter on that line. They haven't been here to get. So it goes down to the tree on the other side of the gully. That's about 10 or 12 foot to that peanut butter jar. They grab stuff from that all the time. There's a little clip up there that holds this stuff on that line, and that's significant in something else I'll show you too, on the way of a gold clip. Anyway, down that area right down in there was a big stomped out circle, 18 foot circle stomped out with big footprints. We have a picture of that. There's no mud down there. This is all rock. This whole area is rock. So we can't hardly get a footprint in rock. But anyway, right here in this area, up here in the trees, used to be on the camera. Let me get over here. On the camera, you see the house up there. There's a camera right beside the door. There was a camera up there. It's still there. It would shine out over to here. It would show a piece of glass up in them trees. Right above this thing area right here, and right up in there somewhere, there was a piece of glass. Couldn't see it out here, but you could see it on the camera. So let me go around here. These are all different things I'm showing you. They're going to be significant in the rest of this story. I hope it helps you bring an understanding of what's going on as I go along with this. What also we have here is, this is my area out here. This is where the cat used to come around and patrol around this area where it's all cleared out here. All that through there and around. Where I've cleared everything, that's our yard. And out through here, that's the driveway down through there. I think I'm showing this right. I can't see the screen getting covered over here. There we go. Anyway, this is my driveway. It goes down and out. Here is the cage I built to catch the cat, which I never got to use. But this is the cage. Keep out and all that. It's got a trap door on it up there. Trap door's got a keep out sign on it as well. It's just for anybody that gets around it. It says keep out. Once you're in it, you're in it. But we built that to catch the cat, which we didn't get to use. Cat's not coming around any longer. Anyway, going on down the hill here, going down the driveway. Sharon's niece cleared this driveway one time. She wanted to cut everything back on the driveway. So she cut everything back, and while she was working on it, she knew about the foots being out here. While she was working on it, up this hill right here, this goes uphill. You can't see it from the brush, but it goes uphill. And she's working on the driveway. She hears them talking to each other up there. There's two of them, and they're talking to each other. And she hears it, and she just hollers up and told them, which I've told her how to do. Just talk to them normal. She says, "I'm only here cutting the grass. I'm not going to hurt you." So she went on about her business and cut down the weeds and was throwing them in the driveway and then picking them up and all that. So anyway, she's the one that described the way they talk. I could never get it together, but she described it as like dolphins up out of the water when dolphins get up and chatter. She said that's what she thought she heard. It was a good description. So anyway, she come back up the hill, and they took off and ran through the woods, and she like tore trees down the way they was carrying on. I guess she would have spotted them or something. They don't like to be seen. So that's where we're at with all that. Anyway, you see all my cars and stuff I got sitting around, trucks and other stuff. You'll find this, I guess, to be common. According to Lisa, the lady I talked to in Pennsylvania, told me this is the kind of an area that they get attracted to. People will have things like this around and stuff going on. I don't understand it, but this is my Suburban. I had another one, a white one. In fact, we had three of them all together, but the white one we ended up getting rid of. The transmission one, it's a long story, but I got rid of it. But the white one, it used to set at one time we wasn't driving it out here in the field. Well, one night we had a foot come out here and was hanging around here for a while. And I was talking to him, and I thought he was behind that Suburban. I didn't know. That's where I thought he was. So I just kept talking, no big deal. A few days later, I take the Suburban and go down the road. Like I say, it's a dirt road down here. Come back up here, went to park the Suburban, and behind the Suburban, on the back of it, you can see his hand prints, his arm prints. It's like you dusted fingerprints with the dust off the road. I got pictures of that somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. I got a lot of pictures to dig up to show you people of what's going on, and try to, and we'll turn the camera around, try to, hopefully you'll understand what I'm dealing with out here. Yeah, I'm not dealing with it, I'm happy with it. That's the whole thing that you have to understand. The foots have made me really happy doing this. Sharon, she has second thoughts sometimes because her ties with religion and the Bible and things that she's been into. She looks at things a little different sometimes than I do. I get a lot of joy from this. But anyway, let's see. Well, that just gives you an idea of what's going on here. I got things I got to show you. I show you pictures and other stuff and things like that, but there's a lot of story I want to tell. And like I say, Sharon, she has her thoughts about what the foots are about and what they're doing. She's not sure of it. I can't say I'm sure. I can say as I'm sure of. They treat me good. But the bottom line of it is, the foots are just like people. You know, you have serial murderers. You have people that kill people. All kind of crazy stuff goes on. Well, the foots are human. They're just a different kind of human. And you're liable to find this happen with them. But the bottom line of it is, they're basically good to me. And the ones I know of are good. People go out in the woods and they find them and they get scared by them. They throw rocks at them and holler at them and stuff. They don't want to be bothered. But believe me, if they wanted to do harm to somebody, there's nothing to it. They would rip a head off. They'd do whatever. They could just, whatever it takes. They could just walk up and just smash you. They don't want to do that. If they did, they would. They're warning people to leave them alone. People need to pay heed to that. If the Foots want to talk to you, they come to you. You don't go to them. I got picked for whatever reason I don't know. There's about 100 other people got picked. I don't know what their reasons are. All I know is the thing that Lisa told me, and I used to talk to Robin, what she had told me. And Lisa had been doing it 42 years with the Foots. I've done started out in 1971, but didn't even realize it until 1996 when we moved out here. That's when I realized the Foots are here and they're with what's going on. Then I realized that they're here just for me and my family. That's one thing they did like, because we used to do family things out here with the kids and all that stuff, and they watch that. They watch what you do with your family, and they enjoy to watch people doing things with their family, because they're very family-oriented people. That's what I call them, people. I call my best friends. They don't like to be called Bigfoot. They don't like to be called Sasquatch. They prefer to be called the first people, which they are the first people. They're here way before us. And my thing was, we always called them the critters. You know, we'd talk and say, well, the critters are outside, let's go out there, because they'd let us know they were here. We'd call them the critters. So I don't think they took offense to that. I was never informed of it anyway, but that's what I used to call them, was my critters. Or I call them the Foots, which that was what Robin and Lisa told me that they preferred. The Foots was good, but they're actually the first people. So I'm going to do my best to get all this together for you. And I just want you to know there might be bad ones out there. I haven't seen any of them. I hear stories about things that scare people, but I don't hear a lot of them hurting people. And I do hear stories about people coming up missing and stuff. I don't know about none of that. All I know is what I'm experiencing. So I'll get with you with more on it later, and share this with everybody, and let them know what's going on.
Great.
And I'll get back with you. Thank you.